to myself, but I've never seen this in my entire life.
I have never streamed before this competition. What am I getting myself into right now? I don't know.
It's all right.
I don't know if it's the best thing that's ever happened to me or the worst.
Well, boys, today's tomorrow in streaming. It is a pastime for many who want to make a ton of money while doing absolutely nothing, all right? It's a great hobby, all right? I even do it. You know, again, I want to make a ton of money for doing absolutely nothing. So if you see me live, boys, don't forget to click on it immediately and start watching and chatting with me. I love talking to you guys in the streams. But yes, streaming, one of the hardest things to get into and to actually make a career out of, but also you need the least amount of followers to make it an actual viable career. Now, for a lot of people, streaming tends to end around like maybe 8 or 9 viewers max. Alright, that's when people start to give up because they're like, wow, I've been streaming for 4 years and I've got like 8 viewers. I'm not really making it out of the hood with this one. But for the most part, streaming is a networking game. You have to network, and you have to network your ass off. You have to get clips out there. You somehow have to get on streams with actual huge streamers, somehow be allowed to post clips in subreddits like live stream fails, and have people like Fearbucks repost your clips on Twitter. Actually, trying to become a streamer is legitimately a full-time job. You have to run like a YouTube page, a TikTok page. You somehow have to convince people that you're worthy enough to say the most minuscule amount of words in your stream, and then they do a fake laugh so you can get, followers off of it. But there is one streaming group that actually tries their best to help new streamers out by holding an event each year called OTK's Next Top Streamer. Now, usually these Next Top Streamers are female streamers. Like, don't get me wrong, they do have male streamers every once in a while, but for the most part, we all know how chat goes when it goes with voting, boys. If you're a decently looking woman, you're gonna get voted to the top. But you know what? At the end of the day, at least OTK is trying their best to help out new streamers on the platform of Twitch. So OTK recently was holding their newest event. All right, they were holding the OTK Next Top Streamer event, and one of the top competitors up there for the streaming event, ItsKatchii, I think you guys can see on screen, a pretty beautiful woman. She's insane.
I've only been streaming for less than 3 months. I've already been canceled for the less than 3 because of this guy.
Legitimately, she is insane. This is Twitch chat's favorite kind of woman, all right? This right here was a #1 contender for being the top streamer, all right? She basically had everything on lock. All she really needed to do was just go on stage and sit there. Barely answer any questions. She didn't have to do much, all right, boys. She didn't have to do much, and she would have won this whole entire event just by existing. Just like how you guys win my heart by liking the video. But I guess the nerves got the best of her because she went to the event drunk. And a lot of people are like, all right, straight, what is drunk? Like, who cares? They're streamers. Of course they're gonna take a drink or two, maybe get a little high. Who cares? No, whenever I say drunk, this isn't like, oh, she was like a little giggly, a little bubbly, right? This is, she was sauced up. I mean, she probably doesn't even remember this night, and the only way she does remember it is by looking at herself on the stream, being like, oh, that was me? Oh, no. So this all started as she was getting introduced. She was already drunk, and you could see it. She was visibly drunk, but for the most part, everyone was probably like, it was probably like a shot or two, all right? She's not wasted, right, boys, right? We don't think she's wasted. But then she went into how she's already going to get canceled and how people would hate her. And it's just like, brother, you're like an average 100 to 200 viewer at Andy. Like, who are these people hating on you?
Some people love to hate her. Some people hate to love her. ItsKatchii!
Hi.
ItsKatchii
Hi
is
guys.
here.
Yeah, some of you guys hate me, some of you love me, but I'm here anyway. For some reason I'm here. But hi.
Katchii, how do you feel about the show today? What do you think? How do you think it's gonna go today?
I have no idea. This is my first time doing improv in my whole life, so it's gonna be on the internet forever. So that's amazing for me. And I am regretting everything, every decision I've made in my life, but it's too late. I'm here anyway, so I'm gonna try to do my best.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good, very good. Do you? So you've never done improv.
Never.
This is the first time you've ever done this.
Yes.
Do you have any other, like, did you ever do like a theater class or anything in high school or middle
When
school?
I was in grade school, I was in like the theater production of my school, but that was just in grade school. That was like what, grade 2, grade 3?
Yeah.
That's it.
Wait, what was the production?
It was Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist?
Yeah, I was one of the poor people like begging for food.
Oh, so nothing's changed.
Yes. Please subscribe. Please
Guys,
subscribe.
if you want to see.
Yep, that is one hell of a way to foreshadow the rest of the stream. So yeah, as you guys can see, she came on stage already a little drunk. And as you guys can see by Nick's face, he could already tell. He was like, oh no. Oh, this is bad. Because you can visibly see this woman is not all there. So it's already just like a... Ma'am, we are having an event where you could legitimately have life-changing amount of money just thrown at you. Well, it's not money per se, but a life-changing amount of viewership thrown at you, which will become life-changing money. And instead of her coming sober, trying her best to go through the event, even if she sucked while sober, who cares? Like, you can suck while sober and still get a ton of viewership. People are like, hey man, I like your style, I like whatever. But whenever you go up there belligerent, and trust me, I'm gonna show you guys the rest of that clip I was showing you before. Whenever you go up there like the way that she did, everyone, and I mean legitimately everyone, will hate you. And it's not because like, oh, you're ugly or oh, your attitude sucks. No, it's you're legit ruining an event that is somewhat for you. So you can actually have a life-changing amount of things happen to you, but yet you just mess it all up for everyone. The other contestants, the people hosting it, the event organizers. Like, she's legit just like messing up this whole event for everyone because she wanted to get belligerently, violently drunk. This woman wasn't just like, oh, I just need like, you know, a little something to take the edge off. We can understand. All right, we can understand. You're a streamer. It's not like you're working with heavy machinery or anything. We can understand you drinking on the stream. That's cool. But whenever you're like this drunk, it's like, ma'am, you're not even there anymore. You're not even the same person. Because all she really had to do, right, was just sit there, do a little bit of improv, make a joke here or there, even if it was a sus joke, all right? Get off the stage. There you go. You got 1 to 2K viewership easily, off rip, easily. And she would have had actual contacts with OTK, and she would have been invited to OTK events. This would have been huge for her in her career, just like it was for everyone else that came to the OTK event and passed it. Everyone else was just like, all right, we'll just go to this desktop streamer event. They'll probably, you know, follow me back on social media, give me a couple shout outs. Anytime they have an event, they'll invite me. I can be on stream with these people. These people aren't going to be like, who are you? They're going to know who I am, even if I have like 1 to 2 viewers. And they're going to help me grow my channel. But she legitimately just threw that all away. She threw away the contacts to the biggest streamers on the platform. She threw away a life-changing event so she could get drunk. I guess I don't understand why she got this drunk. Like, I can understand you taking a shot or two. Like, this woman absolutely messed up everything. Like, they legitimately had to kick her off the show. Like, we're gonna get into that clip, but like, watch this, right?
Ask Syrian.
How old do you think I am?
That has nothing to do with the game, Katchii.
All right. Cut number 2 for a moment. Contestant number 1. Yeah. Contestant number 1. I love adventure, whether it be water slide parks or carnivals. If you wanted to go on a... Once you've recovered from whatever is happening right now, where would you take me on a first date that would be exciting? Something that would be adventurous.
911.
911. Well, I mean, many fun times can be had at the hospital.
No,
That's true. I mean,
Call 911.
call 911. I haven't heard the name of that club, but I think it sounds pretty good. What kind of drinks do they serve at call 911?
Hot dog.
Hot dogs? Usually that's a food, but I imagine it's a kind of cocktail. These are quite some dance moves that contestant number 1 has. Now, I'm quite a good dancer myself, but I've never seen this in my entire life.
I have never seen before this competition. What am I getting myself into right now? I don't know.
It's all right.
I don't know if it's the best thing that's ever happened to me or the worst. I'm gonna get canceled, LSF. I've only been streaming for less than 3 months. I've already been canceled for the less than 3 because of this game.
Speaking of which, contestant
Yes.
number 2, I love a good drink.
Yes.
Sex on the beach, Long Island iced tea, and so on and so forth. If we were to go for a drink, where would you take me? What would we drink?
Anywhere chat takes us. Anywhere chat takes us, we will go.
But what kind of drink? If chat were not part of the equation, what kind of drink would you serve me?
Okay. In general, I like clear liquor. So like vodka or tequila. But it depends. Also, it's always in-game, allegedly, because sponsors, please sponsor me. I've only been streaming for a month. So can you please be nicer to me?
I don't think we're...
Please be nicer to me,
Look,
please.
I don't think we're...
I've only been streaming for less than a month and everyone's judging me for everything.
That's all right. Look, we all get judged after a few drinks, especially a few sponsored drinks. But I think it's all right. I think we've answered that question well. Contestant number 3. Contestant number 3. There's one thing I love.
I need to call my mom and ask for help at this point.
It's oh God. Contestant number 3. There's one thing I love. It's video games.
Yeah.
What's your favorite video game?
So,
or whatever you were about to say.
so all I know is my heart is beating really fast. You know, and I think I might actually just fall over. It's just everything's kind of insane. So, do you want some cookies?
I'm full. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Just Amazon them to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my next little patch. You know what I'm saying? So.
I would like some cookies.
Look, just mail them to me. Send me the bill. It'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Perfect.
You can
All right.
give
All
me
right.
cookies.
Okay. So, who is your? What do you think everybody's playing?
Contestant number 1, Seer, is John Hurt from Alien having a chestburster xenomorph explode out of his body.
Very good. Very good.
No, it was good. It was well done. It was well done.
Thank you.
Katchii is Katchii, and
So, yeah, as you guys can see, this woman just sauced up to the gills. She's not drunk, she's drowned. This woman is so incoherent. Nick he's just like, oh my god, this is worse than I thought it was gonna be. Because Nick already didn't want this woman on, you know, the next top streamer. But everyone was like, come on, Nick. She'll grow on you. She's like fan, you know, she just says a couple sexual jokes here and there, and she seems a little insane. But once you get to know her, she might be a decent person. Well, I think Nick should stick with his intuition next time and not invite people like her onto the next event. Don't get me wrong, this is a beautiful mess, but this can't just continue because I'm pretty sure this event costs them some amount of money to make. I'm like, don't get me wrong, it's literally like a room with some curtains and some chairs. Like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't that much, but it cost them some amount of money they put on. And then on top of that, they went through like a ton of streamers to get to this one woman who kept getting voted by the chat to keep coming back. And now she's essentially ruined the whole event for everyone. She got kicked off of the stream, which is way more embarrassing than going on drunken rants. Because OTK, like, don't get me wrong, these people aren't like the most sober people in the world, right? They have some streamers that do drunk streams, so it's kind of embarrassing that you got kicked off for being too drunk. They're like, okay, all right, you are passed. You are past where we need you, ma'am. So if you guys don't know what they were doing here, they were essentially doing improv and they were reading off a card, a character that they had to play. Obviously, Seer was playing someone that was getting a chest burster coming out of them, and Katchii wasn't playing a character. But obviously, ItsKatchii. I'm pretty sure she didn't even read her card because I think we all can recognize I don't think she was playing a character at all. But boys, tell me in the comments down below, what do you think her character was supposed to be that she was playing in that last clip? But obviously, after her beautiful performance of her playing the character that was on the card that she was supposed to play, I guess her mic messed up. So S-Fin had to tell her, hey, you know, your mic's messed up. Can you go to the back right quick so they can fix it? Yeah, back there.
No, it was good. It was well done. It was well done.
Thank you.
Katchii is Katchii, and contestant number 3. No, Katchii is a drunk, basic bitch. the character, that was what was on her card.
That is what's on her card, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. I think we got it.
Okay, that's yeah, very good. Very good.
And
what
Nick
about me?
is a Girl Scout who has severe cookie withdrawal.
Close. A Girl Scout who has mild heart attacks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. The mild heart attack
So-
came in a little late. Yeah.
Close enough.
Katchii was you were a robot that was sent to kill S-Fan.
She did not read the card.
Basically, and I'm here. So we'll see how the next round goes. The next goes.
Well, I think there's. Hey, Katchii, can you go in the back? I think they said there's a problem with your mic. They gotta get fixed.
Wait, the team.
Katchii, can you go in the back? They're saying there's a problem. with your mic.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll get it fixed. Cool. Okay, very good.
And she never got back on stream after that, after they fixed her mic, quote unquote. I can't believe this woman actually did this to herself. This has to be the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen from a streamer. I've seen a lot of embarrassing things from a streamer, but this has to take the cake because a lot of it was not on purpose, right? From streamers that like accidentally walked on stream naked or maybe got caught doing something they shouldn't have done on stream, like jacking off or something. But like, this woman purposely got drunk thinking she's gonna take the edge off, it's gonna make her more loose, and then she utterly destroyed her chances of having a career with one of the biggest organizations in streaming. Literally, she was the only person, I'm gonna be honest, out of all of them that actually knew here, because I'm gonna be honest here, I really don't be watching OTK streams all that much, right? I rarely watch any of their streams, right? I'm more of a clip watcher myself. I love watching a good clip or two. And this right here was just awful. Like, I knew Katchii somewhat because, like, OTK was talking about her while they were getting ready for this event, like Nick and S-Fin and stuff. But, like, I didn't know this one was like this, all right? I didn't know she was like this. I'm like, she's just as annoying as the Just Stop Oil girls who threw tomato soup on a famous Van Gogh painting that finally got arrested and sentenced to prison. Click this video right here to find out how long are they gonna be sitting there? Because this is gonna be a while they're gonna be in prison. But boys, other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.